Good morning, friends. It's Danielle with North Lawn Flower Farm. Today we're here at Paxston Hill Farm to take a look around all of their beautiful gardens. I've never been here before, but I've always wanted to visit. This is in New Hope, Pennsylvania, which is about 2 hours away from me, and it looks like it was definitely worth the drive. It's currently late October, so we should be able to see some beautiful fall foliage today. And I've always been really interested in visiting this garden because it seems like it's full of creativity. And as you'll see, there are lots of whimsical statues and also creative uses of outdoor spaces. For example, here we have a larger than life-size chessboard. I remember when my husband and I went on our honeymoon, they had one of these at the Sandals that we went to. So it's really interesting to see it in a Pennsylvania garden setting. I wonder if people come and play that, or if mainly people just walk by. Here we have a really interesting statue full of macaroons. Would you put a macaroon statue in your garden? I hear water in the distance. So let's definitely head straight ahead and check out the beauty that lies beyond. We've got some beautiful yews flanking the entrance here. And I like the use of the wood planks for this pathway. Perhaps this is an Asian garden. Lots of beautiful grasses and Japanese maples. Oh my. This is very beautiful. This almost reminds me of pictures I've seen of Monet's garden. Beautyberry here, weeping so gracefully. Oh, I think a frog just jumped into the pond. Let's circle around here and see if we can cross that bridge together. Oh my, this place is really beautiful. It was $10 to get in. I already feel like that $10 was well spent. Lots of beautiful places to sit and relax and enjoy all of these peaceful scenes. I sometimes struggle with fall in the garden, but visiting a place like this reminds me to take advantage of every season and appreciate it for what it is. It looks like we can walk over this bridge together. Here's a look down from where we entered. These Japanese maples have amazing structure, and it looks like a lot of them have been pruned up. This is really a lesson in grasses this time of year, isn't it, friends? I'm not sure which way to go. Let's head down this pathway and see where it leads. I purposely didn't look at the map because I want to discover this garden in real time with you all. And the only picture that I've ever seen of the garden was of that living chessboard, or life-size chessboard. It looks like we have a beautiful dogwood tree of some kind with ivy growing up it, Solomon seal underneath, and some astilbe and ferns planted below. Beautiful variegated tree here. Does anyone recognize this tree? Some kind of a variegated dogwood, perhaps? I'm not really sure. Oh, more water in the distance here. Why don't we just follow the sound of water on this garden tour? I also love hearing the sound of gravel underneath my feet. Something really calming about that. So this must be the start of the waterfall here. Very interesting. Oh, this evergreen is beautiful. Isn't that a wonderful picture? Look how they've trained that just like a picture frame. Just need to take that in for a second. It's so beautiful. Let's walk through it together. Oh, wait. It's a Hobbit House. Oh, that is so creative. And look at this amazing weeping evergreen that's on top of it. Let me back up slowly for you guys. This is so cool. So I think we need to stop here for a second. Take a look at some of the plants too, because I love all the different texture. So we have some lady's mantle there, some grasses, ferns. This is like something out of a storybook, isn't it? I guess it's really in fall and winter when you really stop and see the beauty of bark, isn't it? Let's head up this other path of stairs. This is interesting. It's almost kind of a marsh garden. Ooh, I have to be careful where I'm walking. They have a lot of interesting pathways here. Let's travel down this pathway next. I really like these grasses with the red tips. Some nice evergreens in pots, but really a lot of grasses. So we're circling back around to the front now. We still have a lot more gardens to see. This is a nice open area with a modern statue in the center. Now this I love. They have a really interesting blend of more classical pieces, such as these urns, but then they also have a lot of modern sculpture. Let's travel straight ahead. It looks like one garden room right after another. So I think we have boxwoods in here and big leaf hydrangeas. A modern piece of wooden artwork there on the side. This would be a great lawn to play croquet in. It looks like hornbeam straight ahead making a wall. Perhaps they've lost some of the hornbeam over here, but it looks like we have two modern statues made of iron that might mirror each other within this next garden room. Really interesting, the Sphinx statues. Let me know what you think about the artwork here. Let me turn us this way briefly because I really like the shrub planting in this area. Let's keep traveling straight ahead. I guess if I'm being honest, these statues, they do frighten me a little bit, but that could just be me. I'm probably too sensitive of a person for my own good. Some more modern statues straight ahead. And here we have these iron statues in this gravel courtyard. Very interesting. So that statue was called Life's Joy, and this one is called Life's Disappointments. This I really like. This reminds me of our friend Murphy's Garden, who we had on the channel a few months back. I really do enjoy this moment. Some kind of variegated Pachysandra underneath these trees. Would you say that's accurate? So a very interesting entrance point here. I'm guessing this probably is from a structure which is no longer here. Maybe a window or something. This is a really nice, peaceful area. I like the simplicity of the boxwood and the grass. Straight ahead, another Egyptian statue. So I think this modern statue that's moving right in front of us must be the central point of the garden, because now that I've been here a while longer, we have this circular garden area, and then we have multiple paths leading everywhere that we were. Over there's where we started with the fountain. Over there is the garden that reminded me of Monet's garden. We had the grassy walk over here, the formal garden with mixed art in that area, and then this cobblestone pathway takes us out to the nursery. So I guess the design is almost that of a spider. We're standing in the body of the spider, and then you can go down each leg of the spider and discover a new garden. So we just walked down that path, and I see this nice dining area. Well, friends, I think that brings us to the end of today's garden tour. Let me know what you thought about this garden. Really different, lots of different and unique ideas, very creative. And I really like this Hobbit House, and I love the area that reminds me of Monet's garden as well. Actually, that reminds me of a question I've been meaning to ask you guys. What is the public garden that you are hoping to visit? What garden is on your bucket list? Mine is definitely Perch Hill, which is Sarah Raven's garden. And I look forward to reading about the gardens that you dream of visiting one day. But for now, friends, I want to wish you a wonderful day out there in your gardens, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.